Hello, friends. It's Megan. I make handmade resin jewelry, and I also have an Etsy shop. I thought it would be pretty neat to get on here and do a quick get ready with me while I talk about my experience with Etsy. To start off, by all means, I am not a skincare and makeup guru. Whatever techniques that you see, please do not go off of it. I work a 9 to 5. Sometimes I do my makeup, sometimes I don't. But I just keep it basic and light and just really quick. So just bear with me. I've had an Etsy shop for a little bit over a year now. I started January 2023. And I know that there are some people that are kind of hesitant about opening an Etsy shop. They're kind of like, should I do it or should I not? Like, should I just go ahead and just do a website? So maybe this video will help with you making the decision whether to go with Etsy or not. Now, I am going to use screenshots, and the screenshots you'll see is screenshots from my phone, from my Etsy app. You like my earrings, my gold hearts? I wear them almost every day. They're so cute. But the screenshots show my view of what it looks like as an Etsy seller, and I'll go through that as well. But Etsy launched in 2005, and right now, some would have a revenue of $2.7 billion. I'm having some issues with this foundation applicator. I use MAC. I can't remember the color, but I've been using MAC for years, and I love the liquid foundation because it gives me really good coverage. My dark spots used to be really bad, but they've gotten a whole lot better. So I used to have really, really bad acne, but I also use Becca primer. I think it's the best. It just keeps me kind of like matte, and throughout the day, I don't have to continue to pat my face dry throughout the day. But there's a lot of controversy going around about Etsy. Like, if you're in that Etsy world, or you've been trying to do some research as far as whether you want to open an Etsy shop. If you open YouTube, you might get some good videos or you might get some bad videos, because a lot of the people that started off on Etsy, that have been on Etsy from the start for years, they're not really happy because a lot of the policies have changed, the fees have changed. And since I've been on Etsy for only a little bit over a year, a lot has changed in the small amount of time that I've been on Etsy. So I feel like with that, this is just my opinion, but the world is changing, everything is going up. Like, life is just life, and life is life, and I wouldn't expect these businesses or whatnot to stay the same, because at the end of the day, Etsy is a business and they're trying to make money. But there's so many different factors that play into why people are like wanting to leave the platform, or they're upset, because to be honest, it has kind of strayed away from being handmade. There's a lot of drop shipping, there's a lot of print on demand, and it is kind of like, well, what's handmade nowadays? But to each his own. I feel like one good thing about Etsy is that Etsy is a place where people go pretty much if they know they're looking for something specific, or a specific type of gift, or they're looking for gifts in general, or just something different and unique. So I think when you're an Etsy seller, it just kind of puts you in a pool of being, part of the chosen, if that makes sense, of products. Whereas, like, if somebody just goes in and Googles, I want to, I don't know, some kind of like horse or dog pendant or something, custom dog pendant or whatnot. But you get what I mean. It just kind of puts you, like, narrows you down to where you could search. Like, for example, I make mustard seed necklaces. You can put wave mustard seed necklace in the search bar, and I'm most likely going to pop up. Whereas if you just Google that, I most likely may not pop up. So there's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons to having Etsy. Now, one thing I like about Etsy is that they kind of pat you on the back if you do well. Like, on the left, you'll see star seller. I'm a star seller for right now. When I started off, I was not a star seller. For the past 2 months, I have been a star seller. And that means that I have produced good customer service. I respond to my messages quickly, or I respond in general. And I ship my items out on time. And I have product reviews. So once you get star seller, it's kind of easy to maintain, but you just have to keep up with it, and you have to keep up with your sales as well. So when a buyer comes on and sees I like Fenty, that was my Fenty bronzer. It kind of gives me like a little brown bronze cheeks, like a blush. But they kind of, when you go to a page and you see that purple badge, it's kind of like the customer should be like, oh, well, they have good reviews. You know, I trust that maybe I should go ahead and buy their product. This mascara is L'Oreal. I don't know what kind. I took my eyelashes out like 2 or 3 years ago. I got individual lashes put in, and they only lasted like 3 days. I was ready to take them out, and I didn't do it right. I took all my eyelashes out, and not the right way, and I needed to grow them back. So I used coconut oil, olive oil, and it grew my eyelashes back. But overall, I really like Etsy. I like that it's easy to set up sales and discounts if I wanted to use sales and discounts for my customers. Everything about the app is like friendly. Like, because one thing I like is that it's fast. It's really easy to upload a new listing and post your pictures and just be done. And as you can see on the right, this is an example of what my orders are like, orders and shipping. I have one order that's open right now, and that means that I need to get it shipped. Etsy will let you know what day you need to ship it out on, what's delivered, was in transit, pre-transit. Like, it lets you know all that, and it makes it so easy because all you have to do is just click print, and it will print your label for you, and you're responsible for taking it to the post office or mailing it from your own residence. How easy could they get? Very, very easy to me. So I like the fact that Etsy also lets you run ads, which ads is a whole nother totally different video as well. With the ads, you can set up to do either $1 to $100 a day, which can get really pricey. But when you use ads, you're pretty much putting they're putting your products out on the forefront to see. So these are stats. I like my MAC lipstick. That's the color World. It gives me like a little neutral color, but these are the stats. You can look at every listing that you post in your shop and see how well it's done for the day. Who's made a favorite, who's favorited your product, where did it come from, did the view come from social media, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. Like, it's really neat how they break it down for you. Oh man, see, I like that cut. Oh, cheese. And there's also a share link that you can easily copy and share. And a new tool that they have is the Etsy search visibility. And this pretty much is a neat new tool that tells you what improvements you can make in your shop. And as you can see, everything in my shop looks cool, down to my listings, photos, customer service stats. I hope you found this well. Please like and subscribe. See you soon.